Just imagine that you found a tree that could grow lollies. Guess what? Here it is. The manna gum has sap that dries into sweet, sugary, hard white drops. It's like nature's very own candy. But that's not all. The manna gum was an important tree for the Wurundjeri people. They had a special relationship with the tree and used it in many ways. In fact, the name Wurundjeri comes from the manna gum. In Woiwurrung language, Warren was the word for manna gum and Jerry was the word for grub. The leaves from the manna gum are also used in Welcome to Country or Tenderum ceremonies of the Wurundjeri people. This is a ceremony where the Wurundjeri people welcome visitors from other clans or language groups. A fire is made and manna gum leaves are placed on it, making smoke. Each visitor is given a leaf, which they are invited to place in the fire and to then walk through the smoke. The tenderum gives the visitor temporary use of everything in the land, from the tops of the trees to the roots in the earth. The heavy inner bark of the tree could be cut to make a curved tray called a tarnuk. Women used them to carry seeds and tubers, sometimes even babies. A tarnuk could also be carved from the burl or knotty outgrowth that develops on the trunk, and this could be used as a bowl for water. And here's a picture of the lollies that come from the gum. When the gum oozes from the tree, it's called manna because it's sweet and good to eat. It can also be made into gum for sticking the heads onto spears and for plugging holes in baskets and tunuks. It's why eucalyptus are known as gum trees. Fun fact. There's many different types of gum or eucalyptus trees in Australia, and here's some pointers to help you spot a manna gum in the wild. They can be small, but they can also grow as tall as 50 metres. The base of the trunk is usually rough and brown, but the branches at the top are smooth and white. The rough bark at the bottom will regularly shed off, and often in long sort of strips. Sometimes it's called a ribbon tree. The leaves are long and glossy and are a favourite food for koalas. The Wurundjeri also consider them to have medicinal properties, with the smoke being good for healing a fever. The flowers that grow in summer are a source of nectar and pollen for bees. There are no petals on the flowers, they kind of look like fluffy brushes. Once the flowers are fertilized, they turn into woody fruit capsules that we know as gum nuts. The gum nuts on a manna gum are usually found in groups of three, and they can look a little bit like a Phillips or a Starhead screw.